Jesus walking on the water. One peaceful evening, Jesus and his disciples were in a small boat on a beautiful lake. The sky was painted with shades of pink and orange as the sun began to set. The disciples, tired after a long day of traveling and helping people, sat quietly, watching the shimmering water. But suddenly, the wind began to blow stronger. The waves grew bigger, and the boat rocked from side to side. The disciples tried to row, but the wind made it hard to move. The storm grew fiercer, and the disciples became scared. They worried the storm would swallow their boat. As the storm raged, the disciples saw something incredible. Out of the corner of their eyes, they saw someone walking toward them on the water. It wasn't a boat, and it wasn't anyone swimming, it was Jesus, walking calmly across the waves, as if the water was solid ground. At first, the disciples couldn't believe their eyes. They were amazed but frightened. "It's a ghost," they cried, their voices trembling. But Jesus spoke to them with a kind, calming voice, "Don't be afraid. It's me. I'm here with you." Peter, who was always full of questions, called out, "Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you on the water." Jesus smiled and said, "Come, Peter." With courage in his heart, Peter stepped out of the boat. For a moment, he felt strong and steady, walking on the water just like Jesus. But then, he began to notice the strong wind and the crashing waves. Fear began to fill his heart, and he started to sink. "Lord, save me!" Peter cried, his voice filled with panic. Jesus immediately reached out his hand and pulled Peter up. "Why did you doubt, Peter? Trust me," Jesus said gently. Together, Jesus and Peter climbed back into the boat. The storm stopped, and the water became calm once more. The disciples looked around in awe and said, "Truly, you are the Son of God." The lesson. The disciples learned an important lesson that night. When they kept their eyes on Jesus and trusted him, they could do amazing things, even things that seemed impossible. But when they allowed fear to take over, they began to doubt and lose hope. The same is true for us. In life, we might face storms, times when things seem hard or scary. But if we trust Jesus and keep our eyes on him, we can face any challenge. Even when we feel afraid, Jesus is always with us, ready to help us through any storm. We can remember to always trust him, because with Jesus by our side, we don't have to be afraid of anything. The end. If you liked this story and if you want to see more Bible-based stories like this, you can like the video and subscribe our channel. Bye!